Compound value equivalent to 973.17 rands a coin. The present cost range. 957.43, 990.95. The earlier day close. 983.85. The change was 10.68, 1.09%. Backwards rate. ZAR to comp. Compound cost expectation for April 2024. At the outset cost at 1159 rands. Exorbitant cost 1415, while low cost 1159. Found the middle value of cost 1264. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1322, change for April 14.1%. Compound gauge for May 2024. First and foremost cost at 1322 rands. Exorbitant cost 1437, while low cost 1249. Found the middle value of cost 1338. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 1343, change for May 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for June 2024. To start with cost at 1343 rands. Exorbitant cost 1619, while low cost 1343. Found the middle value of cost 1455. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1513, change for June 12.7%. Compound gauge for July 2024. To start with cost at 1513 rands. Exorbitant cost 1878, while low cost 1513. Found the middle value of cost 1665. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1755, change for July 16.0%. Compound cost expectation for August 2024. At the outset cost at 1755 rands. Excessive cost 1755, while low cost 1521. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1667. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 1635, change for August 6.8%. Compound conjecture for September 2024. At the outset cost at 1635 rands. Excessive cost 1731, while low cost 1505. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1622. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 1618, change for September 1.0%. Compound cost expectation for October 2024. At the outset cost at 1618 rands. Excessive cost 1618, while low cost 1296. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1482. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 1394, change for October 13.8%. Compound conjecture for November 2024. At the outset cost at 1394 rands. Excessive cost 1464, while low cost 1272. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1375. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 1368, change for November 1.9%. Compound cost expectation for December 2024. Initially cost at 1368 rands. Excessive cost 1698, while low cost 1368. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1505. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1587, change for December 16.0%. Compound figure for January 2025. Initially cost at 1587 rands. Excessive cost 1725, while low cost 1499. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1606. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1612, change for January 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for February 2025. Initially cost at 1612 rands. Excessive cost 1753, while low cost 1523. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1632. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1638, change for February 1.6%. Compound figure for WALK 2025. Initially cost at 1638 rands. Excessive cost 1780, while low cost 1548. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1658. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1664, change for spring 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for April 2025. Before all else cost at 1664 rands. Excessive cost 2065, while low cost 1664. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 1831. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1930, change for April 16.0%. Compound figure for May 2025. In the first place cost at 1930 rands. Exorbitant cost 2098, while low cost 1824. Found the middle value of cost 1953. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1961, change for May 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for June 2025. Initially cost at 1961 rands. Excessive cost 2434, while low cost 1961. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2158. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2275, change for June 16.0%. Compound figure for July 2025. Initially cost at 2275 rands. Excessive cost 2473, while low cost 2149. The found the middle value of cost 2302. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 2311, change for July 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for August 2025. To start with cost at 2311 rands. Exorbitant cost 2512, while low cost 2184. The found the middle value of cost 2339. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 2348, change for August 1.6%. Compound estimate for September 2025. To start with cost at 2348 rands. Exorbitant cost 2553, while low cost 2219. The found the middle value of cost 2377. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 2386, change for September 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for October 2025. To start with cost at 2386 rands. Exorbitant cost 2961, while low cost 2386. The found the middle value of cost 2625. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 2767, change for October 16.0%. Compound estimate for November 2025. To start with cost at 2767 rands. Excessive cost 2970, while low cost 2582. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2774. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2776, change for November 0.3%. Compound cost expectation for December 2025. At the outset cost at 2776 rands. Excessive cost 3017, while low cost 2623. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2809. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2820, change for December 1.6%. Compound conjecture for January 2026. At the outset cost at 2820 rands. Excessive cost 3066, while low cost 2664. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2854. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2865, change for January 1.6%. Compound cost expectation for February 2026. At the outset cost at 2865 rands. Excessive cost 2865, while low cost 2338. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 2646. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2514, change for February 12.3%. Compound estimate for walk 2026. First and foremost cost at 2514 rands. Exorbitant cost 2959, while low